It's the May 2025 newsletter with a side of delicious chicken soup. Stand by.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
Welcome to another episode of Dr. Fantastic Cooks. I was going to break all the rules today, but I decided I'm only going to break a few of them. So instead of just a cooking show, I'm going to release my May newsletter via this video. And I was just going to have a regular drink, but I couldn't find one, and I was ready to go on camera. So I'm going to keep with the protocol of my probably hundreds of cooking episodes. Have a cocktail with your meal. And this isn't a cocktail, of course. It's a beer, and it's Tecate. It's a pretty good beer. It's less than $1 here in Antigua. So today, I'm cooking chicken soup. I cooked it last week. Oh, it was so delicious. And I'm making twice as much now. So I'm boiling the water, and I'm going to prepare it for you and give you the newsletter. It's May 1st, 2025. A third of 2025 is already in the books. Can you believe it? Time flies so fast. I don't keep track of it very much, but it's going very fast. So you better be enjoying every day on the top side of the grass. Now, hopefully you're happy, and that's the goal of life, and that's what I try to teach people to be happy. So I highly recommend that you go to my other YouTube show. It's called The Complete Guide to Happiness, because that's what it's all about, being happy. And I interview one ambassador a week, and I looked at the itinerary. I've done 30 episodes, actually 31. I've already recorded next Mondays. And that means, I did my math, 4 weeks in a month, 7 months, 4 months. Okay, let me think. January, February, March, April. It's in the books, right? That's 4 months times 4. 4 times 4 is only 16. How the hell do I have 3? Oh, so I thought I was just, I've been doing this show for a long time, I guess. I was never really good at it. I love math, but I was never very good in it. So that means I've been doing it for 7 months, not 4 months. So that's a lot of months. Okay, so I'm boiling the water. I put 2 liters of water in, a large carrot, celery, potatoes, and onion. I get some garlic. You don't have to mince it. You can put it in whole. I'm going to put the garlic in. I did like a half a clove. Is that what they're called? The big ones are cloves, or the little ones are cloves? A half of the big bushel, whatever you want to call it. Typically, I get a hammer out, and I get a sharp knife, and I take the knife, and I get with a hammer, and I go clam, and that's how I cut the chicken. Today, I'm not going to, because I know it's going to make a lot of noise on the stove here. I turned the camera around because, I like doing cooking episodes where the camera is facing the stove. So basically, I'm going to take off most of the skin. I usually leave the skin on, but I've been eating so healthy and losing weight that I decided to take a little, and it's really easy. Just grab the skin there, pull it off like that, and then there's a little piece there. Cut that little piece off. Now, sometimes I quarter it. I've got 2 legs and 2 thighs, but I'm lazy today. I'm just going to throw the leg and the thigh in there. I'm going to boil it for 30 minutes after everything's in here, and that will, sometimes you just can't find that what do you call it? The joint. That's why I get the hammer out. It makes it a lot easier. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time here. Okay, there we go. So the chicken's in there. Now, as you can see, this is how I cut my celery. I always like putting celery in soup. I don't know, any kinds of soup. So I'm just going to put a couple more slices there. You don't want to overcook the vegetables. That's the most important thing. You want to cook the chicken, but you don't want to. So maybe about a cup of celery, one whole onion, and again, you don't have to dice it too small. Just it'll dissolve. It's so easy to make this recipe. It's ridiculous. Okay, so it's May. I'm very proud to say I've got 11,400 ambassadors of kindness. That's very exciting, and a lot of them are very excited to be part of it. And every day, more join and more want to help spread and I call it the world's best kept secret. The 3 commitments to kindness. It solves literally all mankind's problems. It really does. You want to cut the veggies, so they cook pretty fast, because it's a fast recipe, half hour. So about three. Oh, lost a carrot there. Hold on. Never let anything upset you. I dropped a carrot. Not the end of the world. Rinse it off. That's a good sized carrot, huh? So where was I? We got lots of ambassadors. Oh, and we have a contest that started today. I thought it would be fun to have a little contest. I had it before for ambassadors to introduce the kindness revolution to their friends and family, and whoever does it adds the most wins a few dollars. And people shouldn't do it for the money. They should do it because it's good to share something that's valuable to everyone, which is the 3 commitments. Well, I had 2 guys that were really into it, Moses, and I forgot the other guy's name. And the other guy was saying, I'm going to win. I have to win, whatever, because it was only a $50 contest. And he thought he was winning, and they were both talking to each other. And Moses was like the turtle, not saying anything. And the other guy was like the hare, saying, I'm going to win. Well, the other guy lost, and he was so upset that he said, I fixed the contest and blah, blah, blah. And it was really mean. I had to finally kick him out of the group. And had I known he was going to cause that much trouble, I would have given him $50 anyway. But so he was devastated that he lost. I said, haven't you ever entered a contest before? Not if only one person wins. So there's another guy saying now, I'm going to win. And I'm thinking, oh, this causes the same problem. So maybe it's not good to have contests in Nigeria, because I don't think any Nigerians ever had contests before. I'm not sure. I mean, they must have, right? I mean, come on. So with the carrots, I usually slice it down the middle of it in quarters. That's a big carrot. Look at that thing. Do you ever peel a carrot where you just eat the inside? It's much tastier. Anyway, so we have a contest. Whoever adds the most to worldkindnesslist.com. And on that list, all you have to do is agree to the 3 commitments to kindness to be an ambassador. You don't need your phone or email. And so a lot of orphans in Ghana and a lot of children around all of Africa and a couple other countries are ambassadors because they're following the 3 commitments. This isn't about money. It's not about politics. It's not about religion. It's just about being kind. So the more people that are agreeing to be kind, the better it is for the kindness revolution. So whoever adds the most people on World Kindness List wins $50. And you don't even have to be an ambassador to do that. Now, the better contest is who adds ambassadors of kindness in WhatsApp groups, because as you know, we have hundreds and hundreds of WhatsApp groups. So basically, whoever adds the most ambassadors to their group wins $100. I know it's not a lot of money, and I don't want people doing it for the money. This is probably very loud in the camera, I imagine, right? Okay, that's done. Sorry about that. So I might have to cancel the contest if I find that people are just doing it for the money and not because they want to spread the best kept secret on the planet. So I'm going to probably add 2 of these. I can't quite read without glasses how many is supposed to go per liter, but I don't think it's going to, you could use chicken broth, by the way. and probably better if you use chicken broth. But this is chicken broth in a powder. So this whole thing is going to cost me about $5, and it's going to be delicious. It is so fun. What else is going on in the kindness revolution? We just have so many fantastic people and part of this group now. Oh, here's what I want to do. I like it spicy. This is from the garden. These are, I don't even want to touch it. Don't ever touch a hot pepper, by the way, with your hands, unless you want to wash your hands thoroughly, because you touch a hot pepper and then rub your eye, because, you know, average person touches their face 100 times a day. So do not handle hot peppers. This is from the garden, red and green peppers. I'm going to put just this much in. It's just a lot. I used to have this hot sauce called La Bombe, and it lasted for years. You know, so every once in a while I shake it up. And the first time I shook it up, well, I think I only shook it up once, because when I shook it up and I took the top off, it erupted like a volcano. And literally, I would put a toothpick, not even all the way down into the sauce, to flavor a big pot of chili. That's how hot this stuff was. Amazing. So I like it spicy. And that's gonna that 1 spoon there is gonna spice it up quite a bit. So I've got the cloves in there. I've got everything in there. So that's gonna boil for about a half hour. Got the wrong size thing. At any rate, so what else is going on in the kindness revolution? We're going to be releasing very soon what's called the Global Kindness Social Network. It'll incorporate WhatsApp groups with our Facebook, with our YouTube, and it'll be a networking bonanza. Because I realized, you know, people for years asked me if they can promote their company in our community. And I said, no, because it's not about money, but everybody needs to make money. So you're gonna be able to offer your products or services at a small discount, whatever's comfortable for you. It's not the amount. It's saying thank you to ambassadors, and only ambassadors of kindness are gonna be able to get that discount. You know, you sell to other people. This is just another avenue for you to promote your passion. Hopefully, it's your passion, your product and your services. And so everybody wins. You get customer loyalty and new business, and ambassadors get a small discount for being kind. And you're thanking them for being kind, for being an ambassador of kindness. Everybody wins with the 3 commitments to kindness, with the Global Kindness Pledge, with the revolution. I mean, I don't benefit financially or anything. I benefit psychologically, because it makes me feel so good to change people's lives. Because a lot of people, I've got lots and lots of testimonials. If you go to the testimonial reel, and I just keep making videos and drinking beer. As you know, these thousands of videos here on YouTube, never scripted, never a second take. So it's a possibility that this didn't take. The microphone didn't work. And this is all for naught. I wouldn't do it a second time. I'm just going to enjoy the soup. But, you know, everything happens in life as it should, when it should. I got lots of fantastic advice through all our 4 websites, all our social media, again, the YouTube. And it's just, you know, I'm just trying to do the right thing by giving solid advice. My advice is very solid, proven. The 3 commitments solve all mankind's problems, and it's proven by science, it's proven by logic, and it's proven by over 11,400 smart people. We got billionaires, we got some really smart people. Well, you know, kings and queens and all kind of people that are part of this fantastic revolution. And I want you to be part of it if you're not. And if you are part of it, hopefully you're an admin, well, here's how it works. Basically, you get introduced, like maybe this video is introducing the kindness revolution to you. You can join a group, and then inside that group, you're just a member. So at that point, if you like what we're doing, which everyone does, you become an ambassador of kindness by following the 3 commitments. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to Mother Earth. Then if you really want to help, you know, being an ambassador is just good enough, because that means you're following the 3 commitments and you're being kind, and we need more kind people. But if you want to help and spread the word, you become an admin. and we can have as many admin in the channel in a group as we can. We want to have a group in every city on the planet spreading kindness. That would be fantastic. And then one admin who's doing an exemplary job and really passionate and has the bandwidth and the time and the love for the revolution becomes a director. We only have about 15 solid directors so far, and there's 195 countries, so we have 180 directors to go. But this is the world's best kept secret. When it gets out, a lot of people are going to want to be directors. Eventually, we're going to pay for directors because it is a nonprofit. I am going to try to raise some money for it so I can pay people. You can only get so far on volunteers, and I've gotten this far on volunteers. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty fun. So that's the newsletter, I guess. The soup is on the stove. It's going to be delicious. And what else can I say? What else can I say? I know I'm going to forget something. I always forget something. I told you about the new network, social network. Told you about. I think that's it. I think that's enough. You probably have to get back to work, right? Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. Caring makes a kindness. Sharing is kind. Kind leads to. I have a saying that goes with that, and it all leads to happiness. Get your people, get your family in the kitchen. Get the kids to peel the potatoes and the carrots, dice them up. Careful with the sharp knives because that's one of the important ingredients to cooking well. If you don't like onions, don't put it in the soup. If you don't like garlic, don't put it in the soup. If you don't like, sometimes I throw a tomato in, and some people don't like tomatoes. But these are my babies. I grew these. I almost don't want to eat them because they took months to grow. At least 2 months, maybe more. Aren't they beautiful? I love you, tomatoes. And they're organic, they're natural. Just took a little water, a little effort. Grow a garden. It's really fun. And it's and you can teach your kids how to grow a garden, cooking, growing gardens, painting, laughing, dancing, singing, all stuff that's good for you because you come first. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic May. And the newsletter we'll see you in June. But I like doing these episodes. This is fun for me. Have a fantastic day.